You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
I love my mother-in-law, and she made a home for Michelle and Craig and her husband, Fraser Robinson. He showed what it means to work hard and to put family first. They represent, to me, what's best about this country. There are people who aren't trying to get every last nickel and aren't cutting corners when it comes to values and treat people high and low with respect and kindness. There are people like that all across the south side of Chicago. And there are people like that all across this great country of ours. We've got a set of institutions that have fallen victim to the siren song of everything's about money and everything's about attention and everything's about fame and everything's about getting over. But meanwhile, there are just a lot of people out here who are just doing the right thing and raising their families and taking care of people.
What up, my people? Hard body, hard spirit. Obama responded, I think he responded to the UFC event on the White House lawn where that dumb, weird, whoever he is, fighter won and called Michelle Obama a man, right? He just won a championship, and he took the time to talk about someone who you don't even know her, she don't know you, she ain't thinking about you, none of that, but you decided to take your time to do that, right? Idiot. But watching Obama, hearing Obama talk and watching him, and just watching his whole career from when he was president, everything. I watched the whole, from when he was running for president to when he won, to when he was president, to when he ran again and won again. I've been watching Obama the whole time. And Obama, they had this famous quote, I forget the exact quote, but that Obama said, and I think Michelle said, like, when they go low, we don't, like, when people, pretty much the famous quote is something like, when people play dirty or hit you below the belt, you stay up high. You don't get in the dirt with them and do what they're doing. You know what I mean? And Obama has exemplified that to the fullest, and he's exemplified respect and dignity and class his whole career, since probably his whole life, right? From what I can tell. And the stark difference that you can tell of, like, I believe Obama and Trump are themselves. Like, when you see Obama talk and he's talking whatever, and you hear Trump talk, he's talking, I believe both of them are being their true selves, or close to it, right? Because a lot of politicians, they talk and you can just tell they just pretty much regurgitating made up written lines that they know they have to say, and they're not really giving their real opinion, right? Or they're not really being their real selves. I believe Trump and Obama are being their real selves, but one in a negative way and one in a positive way. Trump, yeah, I think he is himself all the time. I think that's him. When you see all the quotes that he has, all the one-liners and the little clips that go viral, that's him being himself. But he's just, so much of himself is so narcissistic and greedy and selfish and disrespectful that that's what comes across. And to the opposite effect, that's what Obama does. He went 8 terms. He had to deal with people calling out his birthright. Was he really born here? Is he really American, right? His nationality, all that. And and Michelle Obama, they just opened up the what's it called? It's the presidential center. The Obama Presidential Center just opened today. Michelle gave an awesome speech, which I'm gonna play a part of that speech at the end of this video, so y'all can hear. She gave an amazing speech, and she said it. She said he had to deal with all this shit, right? And he still, like he said in the video, he's still able to show kindness. You could tell he still cares about people. He's not greedy. He's not trying to squeeze every penny from every person, every organization, every little thing that he does. It's not all about money, fame, attention, right? Which this presidential era seems like that's all it's about, is attention, greed, money hungry. That's all Trump been about. Tupac, the man sitting right here, Tupac called out Trump. Gimme, push. He had that famous interview where he called out Trump in '92. He said everybody wants to be like Trump and just not share with anybody, right? Not be kind anymore. Everybody wants to take. Gimme, and push everybody away. Like hoard everything and then keep everybody away from it, right? Instead of doing what I believe real people do, is when they can help somebody, or if they're in a position to help somebody, that's what they do. And I believe what Obama said, that the majority of Americans are really just people doing the right thing. Damn, man, Obama can he can talk, but it's really a lot of people just doing the right thing. Like, people are trying to raise their families. People are trying to pay their bills. Take care of their sick family members, volunteering for a little league game, for being a coach for a little league game, just all the hard workers in America. I believe there are more good people that want to earn an honest living than there is the greedy side, the more Trump-esque people, right? I believe most America is like that. So shout out to Barack Obama. Shout out to Michelle Obama. Always just black excellence at its finest. And they don't let shit shake them. Like they're not gonna go out their body or come out their body, pause, or come out of character because of what somebody said about them. They're gonna let you act out of character and you look stupid. And they will respond, but they're gonna respond in the way they want to respond, not how people think they should respond, right? Because if it was me, I'd be cussing, I'd be calling dude all type of name, right? All that, right? But that's not for everybody. Everybody's not like that, right? And I respect that. I respect that Obama and Michelle keep it classy, straight up. That's how a president should be, to be honest. That's how a president should be. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. 7-day memberships, $1.99 a month. If you do sign up for the membership, I will shout your name out in every video. Shout out to John Paul. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
Used it to reveal your truest essence. Your stubborn optimism and unflinching courage. Your dazzling brilliance and unpretentious decency. Your ferocious work ethic. An absolutely unshakable moral fiber. And to do it all as a first, and the higher standard that comes with all that. The claims that a U.S. senator and constitutional law expert wasn't qualified for the job. The lies about your birthright, your faith, your patriotism, the outrage when you stated the biological fact that if you'd had a son, that he too would be black. Yet, you were unflappable at every turn, always focused, always calm, always looking at the long view. How absurd it is to even imagine that you might have buckled under the pressure even once, lashed out in frustration, lost your temper. how absurd it is to imagine that you might have done anything but make our family and this entire country proud. No, you were too busy. I'm not done, y'all. Not done. So much to say. You were doing the people's work, rescuing our economy, expanding health care, ending a war, ordering the bin Laden raid, saving an auto industry, winning a peace prize. Keeping us safe from Ebola, regulating the banks, standing up for marriage equality, listening to science, and comforting an entire nation in the face of unspeakable tragedies. And you did it all with such grace and class and cool that you made the hardest job in the world look like a walk in this beautiful park. Your mother, Toot, Gramps, you are a tribute to their love. They are up there grinning and hugging today because you never forgot who you are and where you came from. Single mother, working hard to get by and get an education and show her son the world. Grandparents who didn't have much, but they had the perfect recipe to nurture your flame.
You're now listening to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard soul, hard